ये तो अपकमिंग है.
डिले होता है थोड़ा.
Okay, we'll be Shiga, let's start. Okay. Good evening, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to extend to you all a very warm greetings on behalf of DSC MSIT. It's my pleasure and privilege to welcome you all to grace the Info Session 2022 to 2023. Together as a family of DSC MSIT, me and my team is here to mark another landmark of success. It gives me immense pleasure to extend. Since the last year, there wasn't any GDSC lead to represent our club and look after the growth and development of the students. So this year, as the GDSC lead of DSC MSIT, I wish to bring the society back on the track and help the fellow students to learn, grow, connect, and build together. The very first question in everyone's mind is what is GDSC or what are GDSCs? So GDSCs, Google Developer Student Clubs, is the real treasure. Google Developer Student Clubs are community groups for various colleges and university students interested in Google developing developer technologies. Students from all the undergraduate or graduate programs are welcome to learn, teach, grow, and build projects together. Basically, Google Developer Students Clubs help the students bridge the gap between theory and practice. GDSCs are university based community groups for students interested in growing as a developers. By joining a GDSC, students grow their knowledge in a peer to peer learning environment and build solutions to serve their country, serve their careers, as well as their communities. Why to join GDSC? Basically, GDSC serves the purpose of connecting, learning, growing, and building projects together. You can meet like minded people in developing technologies at your universities. All are welcome, including those with diverse backgrounds, as well as women in tech and different majors. You can learn about a range of technologies, topics, and gain new skills through hands on workshops, events, webinars, build project activities together, both online and offline, in person since the COVID situations have been normal now. So we'll okay. Am I audible? Yeah. So for the theme for 2022 is nothing but decoding imagination into reality. We'll build, connect, and grow together. Basically the graph should never deplete and we should grow as a developers and take small steps to achieve the greater heights. The most important questions comes here: how GDSC is different from other societies and how it serves the purpose. GDSC has its own mark and it is facilitated by Google. And perks of joining a GDSC is nothing like there are so many countless perks, but we'll discuss about some major perks. So very first is insights about Google competitions and programs. Secondly, hackathons and mentor guidance. Third, we have reward-based learning that after any boot camps, the students are rewarded with the certifications, goodies, and other stuffs. You can build project together, build teams for future hackathons, and achieve greater heights, connections, and networking. You'll be able to like personally grow as well as professionally grow in your profession. You'll meet like-minded people and connect with them, work in teams, learn different technologies. Google technologies as well. Apart from that, webinars by experienced mentors, get certification signed by Google, and goodies. Again, that's the most fascinating thing about a society. Opportunity to learn new skills. Next slide, please. Okay, being the GDSC lead, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Kavya Jain, currently pursuing my BTech from Maharaja Surajmal Institute of Technology, Delhi, in the major information technology. I am currently in my pre-final year. You can connect with me on my LinkedIn or drop me a message through my mail ID. Anyways, I'll be able to. I'll be more glad to help you. Anyways, in through your guidance, through your career, or anyways in any doubts. And yeah, that's it. Now, remember, the way you lead yourself is the way you lead others. If you're hard on yourself, you will be hard on others. If you are not inspired, you won't be able to inspire others. So, I would like you to meet my core team members. Each member is special and unique in themselves. The very first, we have the lead advisor, Mr. Krish Chaudhary. The second, we have the outreach lead, Ms. Ishika Pancharia. The technical lead is none other than Mr. Harsh Sharma, and the management lead is Mr. Radhe Sangra. And last but not the least, we have Ananya Chatraj as the media lead. So now let's have a short introduction from each of the members one by one. Let's begin with our lead advisor.
Good evening, everyone. Glad to have you all with us today. I, Krish Chaudhary, a BTech undergraduate from Maharaja Surajmal Institute of Technology, Delhi. I am currently in my pre-final year. Looking forward to have amazing year with you and lots of learning and growth. Thank you.
Hello everyone, myself Ishika Pancharia. I am a third year student at Maharaja Surajmal Institute of Technology, Delhi. I am pursuing my Bachelor of Technology, specialization in Computer Science and Engineering. I have keen interest in Android development and machine learning. So you can connect me or drop me a message. We can create some cool projects together. When we multiply it by millions, we can transform the world. So let's learn, connect and grow together. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Harsh Sharma. I'm a pre-final year student at Maharaja Surajmal Institute of Technology, studying computer science and engineering. I'm specialized in web development part. I've done an internship at a startup as a front-end developer. Other than that, my keen interests are machine learning and the most importantly, competitive programming. And that's it. Over to you, Radhe.
Hello to all. I am Aradha Sangra, a pre-final year BTech student at MSIT. I am a keen learner in web development and getting to know more about back-end development in future and also getting more about competitive programming. I am very glad to be part of this Google DSC society and giving me a chance to work under it and keen on working with my team members. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Ananya Chattaraj, Media Lead, DSC MSIT. I am a third year BTech IT student from Maharaja Surajmal Institute of Technology and responsible for all design related content of DSC MSIT. Design is as important as content for grabbing the attention of the audience. Keeping up with the latest trends, my team and I make sure to um, my team and I make sure uh,
It's
to
okay to
deliver,
design something.
to deliver useful information in quirky, fun ways. Thank you, Kavya, for giving us this amazing opportunity and helping us grow in the best way possible.
Okay, I'm glad to have such an amazing core team members. So looking forward to have an enthusiastic year, and yeah, we would grow in the best way possible. So for this academic year 2022 to 2023, our team structure will be in the following manner. Under the technical team, we have a total of 8 domains: web development, Android development, DSA expert, ML AI deep learning expert, whereas we have competitive programming, UI UX designing, open source, as well as Google Cloud. Under the media team, we have 4 major domains, that is graphic designing, content writer, content creators, as well as the social media managers. Apart from that, in the outreach team, we have 4 major departments, that are the latest opportunity updates, Technical awareness, look for sponsors and publicity. Last but not the least, we have management team that has three major departments, that is again event management, meetings management, and operations management. Technology is like an art or a soaring exercise of the human imagination. So now I would request the core team members to like discuss about different technologies we'll be looking forward for this following year. Yeah, uh, over to you, Harsh.
Now let's look at the domains which we are going to focus on this year. The first one is web development, then say DSA, and then cloud, where we will learn about Google Cloud and etc. And now AI, ML, open source, and the last one is Android development. Now the let's look at the web development part. So the question comes in our mind is, what is web development? Web development refers to the building, creating, and maintaining of websites. Basically, it is the creation of an application that works over the internet, like websites that you see in your everyday life. Now, how can you learn this skill? This it is basically divided into three parts: front end, back end, and your database part. I'll recommend to go first with the front end part. In that you can learn the basics, HTML, CSS, and your last one JavaScript. You can also learn the frameworks like React, Angular, and Vue. Now for the backend part, once you learn that, now for the backend part, you can go with multiple backends you have, like Java plus Spring, Node plus Express. The third one is Django, Python. PHP is also there. Okay, so for the database part, the last one is database part. We can divide database into two parts: SQL and NoSQL. Okay, so the SQL part, in that you can learn MySQL, PostgreSQL, and many more. In the NoSQL part, you can learn MongoDB, Cassandra, etc. So now the question comes in our mind that what's the purpose of learning web development? So I would say web development has lots and lots of opportunities in your placement domain, and there are numerous startups to where you can get your internships or even full-time role, as well as in the big MNCs like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, and etc. You can also contribute to open source using your web development skills. Now let's move to the DSA and competitive programming part. So, as we all know, web development is important for development skills, but the thing is, DS is also same as important for your problem-solving skills. The question is, what is DSA? So, we can divide DSA in two parts basically. The first one, DSA, and data structure. So, our data structure is a named location that can be stored to organize and store data. The second part is algorithm. Algorithm is a collection of steps to solve a particular problem. Now let's understand this DSA concept a bit with an example. There's a company, Facebook. You all know now it's Meta now.